spoken words, poetry, some songs tonight. This set tonight dedicated just here for Connect and Collect, dedicated to us being here at 7th and Grove right now, is a journey of trial to triumph and all of that, and giving thanks and giving graciousness and gratitude and recognition of the ancestors and all of that. So without further ado, this is Triumph. Let me hear y'all say triumph. 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 Let's get it. Silent trees bear a strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blight at the root. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar tree. Mahalia, queen of gospel, your voice bellowed the backdrop to a movement. Captivating queen, your voice did what 1,000 speeches couldn't. You galvanized vocal cords into weapons, and that was a war where women were supposed to be seen and not heard. Yet women's snapping backbones composed choruses as they held up the movement. Held up the movement like a child on a hip. Held up the movement like the sack of cotton larger than her body, carried in the heat of a devil's day. Queen Mahalia, I've been buked and I've been scored and made to feel like a person beneath consideration, like the precious Lord would never take my hand. God himself came to this world and was rejected. I've never felt so godly and godless at the same time. Queen Mahalia, you told me, get a man's stomach full and then we can talk about salvation. But this man, with cold, pale skin of the living, shards of freedom for teeth, a grin that lights up like insatiable invasion, knows nothing about the liberation you built. Only masters how much black he can get beneath his belt. Mahalia, I don't think you expected me to be what's on his plate. He consumes black woman's dignity like headlines of Bloody Sunday, like headlines of 16th Street Baptist. How can I serve platters of salvation when he has blasted down heaven's door? No amount of beans or cornbread can convince me that he hasn't taken God with him. Black and brown and colored bodies devoured on the front lines. Tell me he hasn't gotten tired of the taste of Skittles. Isn't yet tired of making martyrs out of mothers. Mahalia, you told me violence comes from a lack of knowledge. But this man lives in a country where ignorance is bliss. My worries seem to only stretch from time to eternity. When will my Lord deliver us? When will my Lord change hearts? Every battle feels like Jericho. Mahalia, and you said, man is made in the image image of God, then why does man wear so many masks? Is God not beautiful enough?
Come on.
Got me on bended knee, wrong side of history. Do bad to avoid the heat, just to make it up to me. Gold turn to burgundy, downward spiraling. Let's go hand in hand. You gon' catch a stray if you come in my way out. Haunt me, that was toxic. Haunt me, you dishonest. Out of words to say, bring me my sage, bring me my sage out. Haunt me, that was toxic. Haunt me, you dishonest. Out of words to say, bring me my sage, bring me my sage. Did you forget that I birthed your love? Oh, hold on. I don't know if y'all heard on that one.
I heard it.
Did you forget that I birthed your love? I constructed you, and in return you constructed my destruction. Allowed new people into your lands to taunt and degrade me, watch me, scathe myself into skin and flesh for you, and then bury me beneath layers of sand and sediment until I am decomposed into the earth, and then extract me with syringes of necessity. Oh, now I'm slick. That thick type of oil, crude and unrefined, and don't forget that I make your crown glow. I don't need to rise from the ashes when I made you from dust. You can't speak of thirst to me, an oasis who has quenched deserts, who was stolen from her paradise and made to march to the edges of heaven, and I am not faint. And I do not get to see the fruits of my labor unless they are hanging, populating someone's poplar tree. Didn't you pray to God that I would still be here? Then why on earth do you act like that? Put your lashing tongue of rose petals back in your mouth. You started to act like where you live, you love me, like hands confessing their innocence. You love me, like hands too busy to be a home. You love me, like you're followed home on a rainy day. You love me, like you woke up with bullets in your back. You love me, like you can't breathe. You can't breathe. I can't breathe. But I still love you. And I love you with everything beautiful that's inside of me. If y'all still with me, say triumph. If you're still with me, say triumph. I have just a couple more pieces for us here today that's really gonna take us over that hill, over the top of the threshold, and push us into that realm of taking all that we've heard, that we feel, and know that we can take that, transmute that, put it with this new energy, this new positivity, and give us more power, more energy, more ownership, and lead us into all the enlightened people that we can be. If you'll let me say triumph. Triumph. Amazing. This piece is called Messiah. I woke up this morning with my mind set on Jesus. I woke up this morning with my mind set on the Lord. I woke up this morning with my mind set on Jesus. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I march from courtroom, cross born on my back, solitary confinement, the nails used to pierce my hands and feet. I call my cell Calvary. I've marched in front of judges and known my fate was written into law long before my coming. Say, I am the Messiah. Prophecy. The Messiah will be mocked, beaten, and scored. Prophecy. The Messiah will be sold for 30 pieces of silver. Prophecy. The Messiah will be crucified with criminals. I spent 40 days and 40 nights resisting the devil's temptations in these wild streets of I'm not holy or sacred, not heavenly nor divine. I can't heal these deaf, broken, and blind systems. Family rupture before the rapture. See, I got a baby girl, but she won't write me back. See, she don't care that I am a prophet or have the powers of a seer when I can't see her. She born of Eve, descendant from David, fatherless like virgin born. Jesus, I'll call her Jesus. Let her name roll off the bottom of my tongue and stamp the end of every prayer. But I ain't saying that she's God, y'all. I'm just saying that I ain't never seen her and God in the same room at the same time. I used to think that I was the Messiah, Christ the prisoner, soured and chained, oh so secretly ordained, most holy bastard of the bleeding well, a prisoner Christ on the cross in a cell. But my baby girl put a semicolon at the end of my sentence. Say, she needs 10 years before we speak. Prophecy. The Messiah will be abandoned by his disciples, and she don't believe in me. 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 She just don't believe in me. I woke up this morning with my mind set on freedom. I woke up this morning with my mind set on the Lord. I woke up this morning with my mind set on freedom. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I want to thank y'all so much for rocking with me here at 7th and Grove and Connect and Collect. This is an amazing energy that we have going here. I want to thank all of the organizers, everybody who is involved with this amazing time. Make sure you all check out our vendors. Look, I have one more piece for you. I'm not going to do too much of Quinn job, so here's this last one. If you with me, say triumph. 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 All right, y'all, let's let in the light. This piece is Daughters of the Dew. Incarnate as God tonight, free and unbothered, so much so that should the aliens return tonight, I could be beamed up first, not waiting for laundry to dry. See, the truth is, there is the fish that walked out of the ocean, and then there is me. There is the pixie inside of the hollow, and then there is me. There is the genie who escaped from the bottle, and then there is me. The tornado disrupted the house. The hurricane straddled both land and sea. The volcano slimed itself all over the mainland, and then there is me. Yes, and then there is me. Winter hangs itself suspended in the air until it is sure that my fire is properly lit. The feather starves itself in preparation of being weighed against my soul. I'm so lucky that I'm incapable of being unlucky. I dropped a mirror, and then it apologized for all of the imperfections it placed on my face. I smile. Sevens fall out, and sun rays crawl from beneath my fingertips. I'm so lucky I strut through the stable, and all of the horses parade me with all four of their shoes. I'm so lucky I'm incapable of being unlucky, so much so that bad luck enrolls itself into reformatory school so that it could be good luck for me. So, be good for me. The blackest cat shed its skin and sprout one golden yellow for me. The evil eye stared and then blinked and then cried at the sight of me. I am what honey do. Jesus' crucifix folds in its arms, bangs on its chest at the sight of me. I am knock on prayer, knock on redemption, knock on miracle. There is no hoodoo. Do not ask if I am a witch. Do not ask whose ornate eyes are breathing souls through me. We are the culture. We are legacy. We are tradition. And how bold are we to be it? How bold are we to speak it? How bold are we to write it? Just as bold as a God could be to create us all